Here comes Otten in motion. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he's going to be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Now Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
He's got it at the 3. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the...
And he's in! Cade Otton! Touchdown, Buccaneers! His second catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The Lions will punt this ball away. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They send Godwin in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st down, here's Irving. Not much happening there, just a short gain. On 2nd down, Baker. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Slot man in motion right. Now Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This one caught left side by Evans. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Detroit.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action. No chance at all. He'll go down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he has missed this one. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Mayfield to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here comes Otten in motion. Off the play fake. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They send him right out of the slot. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Here comes Otten in motion. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On 2nd down, Goff. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. First and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. But he continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now a loose football. The Bucs have it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.